All right, this is the Simpsons Theme by Danny Elfman. We're going to start out with this C chord, 12, 13, 12 up here. And then we have. So that's the C and C octave, 3rd fret here, 5th fret of the G string. Keep the C bass and do a 4 on the 2nd string, 2 on the 1st string, to a 5 and 3 down there. So we got. Okay, then we have this little rhythm. We're going to have 10th fret of the D string with the 13 and 14 on the bottom two. So a bass chord. Now we hit the 9th fret of the 5th string, so it's quite a stretch. Then we have 3 chords. So that second one goes. So it's bass chord, then the 9th fret bass chord. 3 times back and forth. So. So there's one little 2/4 measure after that setup. Bass chord on the 10. And then 2 chords, but you hit the 9th fret with that 1st chord. And then our melody starts. We got. So that's 5 on the 3rd string, 5 on the 2nd, and then 7 on the 2nd, 5 on the 1st, 8 on the 2nd. So we got 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 5. Okay, so we got. And then we have chords. So that's 4, 5, 5, going from the D down to the B. 3 of those, and then 5, 5, 5 into 8, 5, 5. And then we go to these 4s of a B chord here. So from the melody, we got. Now once that B chord starts, we have a new thing we have. So this is a B chord here. We got 9 and then 8, 7, 7. And then we're going to the 8th fret of the 5th string. And it's the same type of rhythm as that other one was, so. Okay, then we have a new riff pop in and it's gonna go. So we have 9, 8, 9, 11 on the D, then 8 on the G, 11, 9 pull off on the D to 8 on the A. Then we're going to move up here to this 11 on the G. So 11, 10 pull off, 11 again on the G, and then up to the 9 on the B, and then 10, 9 pull off, 10, 12. And then we have one of these descending whole tone scale things. Okay, so these are really cool practice. So it's 13 to 11 to 9, double pull off, 12 on the 2nd string. So 13, 11, 9, 12 on the 2nd, and then we're gonna go 11, 9. We're gonna move our fingers over, get the 12, 10 on the B, and then, so. After we do the 12, 10, we go 14, and then 12, 10, 12, and then 12, 10, 12, 10. So it's. Now we're on the next melody here. We have 9 on the D. So that was 9, and then 8 to 10 on the G, 11 on the E, and then 9, and then 7 to 10 on the B. So it's. And on that 10 on the B, and then we go 6, 6, 6, 8 on the G. Now we have some hammer-ons. We have. So these are like groups of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 9, 11, 13 on the D, 10, 12, 14 on the G, 12, 10, 12, 10, 13, 9. That's kind of the weird part. So, and then we have 14, 12, 10 to the 13 on the D, and then we have 12, 10, 13. So it's like. So now we have a new melody. So that's 9s on the 2 middle strings, to 11 on the D, 9 on the B. Now we have 9 and 11 on the G and the B. Little 9s and then 12s on the D and B. And then we have 12 with 9 on the second string there, with that 12 on the D. Back to those 9s, so it's. And then we have a rhythm that's going to go. There's a really fast riff. That's one of those whole tone things. Okay, so this one starts on the 18, 18, 16, 14 to the 17, then 16, 14, 17, 15, 19, 17, 15. So it plays out just like that other one did, just starts on the 18th fret instead. Now we have a new riff that's going to go. So that's 9, 11, 13 on the G, to the 11 down here, back with the 13, 11, do it twice. And it has a lower one, so this is whole tone scale. Everything is 2 frets apart, so this same riff plays at the same time, and it just makes that wacky whole tone scale. Then we have a 9, 9, 9, 7. So that was B to G, 9, 9. B to G, 9, 7. Now we have a new melody. We have 5s. So that's 5s in the middle, 5s on the second and third strings, 7s on the same, and then bottom strings. We got 7, 5 to 5, 3, and then those 5s on the second and third, 5s on the third and fourth to a 2. So we got. And then we have part of a B chord. This is 4 on the D, and then 4, 2 on the bottom. Go up to the C chord there, so that's 5, and then skip 1, 5, and 3. Now we have a couple chords here. We have 15, 17, 16 to 17, 17, 15. And then there's another rhythm. So this is like another key change. So we got 6 with 8s. That 5, do that a couple times. Then we're gonna have a little thing come in that goes. So that's 6, 10, 7, 10. That was the A string first, D string next, and then we have. So this one's gonna be 9 on the D string, and then 8, and then 6, 9 on the B, and then a B chord, 9, 8, 7. And then this 8 on the G, 9 on the D, 8 on the A, and then, so that was a 9, 8, 6 chord, 1, 2, 3, back into the B. So this new part is. Now we're going to do one of those whole tone riffs again. We're going to start on the 13th fret. Now this one's a little different. It goes 12, 10, 11, 12, 10, 11. And then there's a little riff here. 13, 14. Go up into the 19 to the 17. And then we have a couple chords that go. So that's your 6, your 9, 8, 6 to 9, 8, 7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And at the same time as those last chords, we have a 17, 19, 19. Now we have a chord here. It's a C chord. It's 10, 9, and 8. And you could hit a 20 on here. Look at this. You could press this 20. And you can get that really high note with that low chord too. Now there's a little riff that goes with that, which is. So that's 8, 7, 5, 8 on the second, 5 on the first, 8, 7, 5 on the second. So, and then little 5, 8, 7, 5, 7 on the third, 5, 7 on the second, 7 here, and then 8, 9, 8 with a whammy bar thing. And then our rhythm on this bar goes. So that's like a C chord, 3 here with the little 5s on the G and B. G bass. So we have 10, 9, 10, 12 on the D, 9 on the G, back to that 12, 9, 11 on the G, and we have 12, 11, 12, 10, and then we have 11 on the second, and that was a pull off, 12 to 9 on the G, 10 on the D. So okay, then we run it up really high. We got 20th fret of the G string, 20th fret of the B string, and then 17, 20, 18 on the small string. So 20, 20. And that comes down with 20 on the second, 18 on the third, 19 on the fourth. And as we hit that, we do one of those whole tone. We got one of those starting on the 17 this time. So that one ends a little different. Okay, then we have a new riff. We have so 13, 12, 13, 15, 12, 15, 12, 14, 15, and then 13, 13, 16. And then da-da-dum, 13, 14, 15. Now we have another whole tone riff starting on the 15. And then we have this thing. So that's like our intro was with the 10. But it's going to be over here 4 with 6 and 8. So 4 on the 5th string, 6 and 8 on the G and B. To the 3 chords, and then now we have a new melody. We have 6s on the middle strings. So same type of thing as we had before, but we have 6s. 6s, and then 6, 8, 6, 9, 6, 6, 8. And then we go 5 and 6. So 3 with the 5, 6 to 1 with 6, 6. And then we go 5, 5, 5, 6. And that's a chord that goes 6, 4, 6 from the D down to the B. And then we have, so that's 6, 6, and 5 to 6, 6, and 6. Okay, theme from The Simpsons, Danny Elfman. Hope you dug that. Peace out. Have a good day.